So in this video, we're going to have a quick look at how to award cards to teams of players rather than just individuals. And so if we keep using basketball as an exemplar sport, but obviously this applies to a range of sports and games, get as creative as you like. Let's have a look at how you award cards to two or more players. So essentially it's a team award, which as we know in team sports is particularly important to encourage and find that balance between individual and team dynamics. So here we've got a simple, pretty common tactical scenario in basketball about running a two-man game out of an on-ball pick. And so, as the card says, if you get 3 good looks, good shots out of that, we're going to award that card. And let's say it was our guard and centre that were particularly focused on that, and that was Paige and Sky. And so what you'll see when we go to award the card is there's an option just above the award selected players button here that's team award, but at the moment it's greyed out. So for it to be activated, we need at least to be awarding the card to at least 2 or more players, which kind of makes sense for it to be a team award. So if we say it was Paige involved, we see it's still not activated or enabled, but as soon as we select Sky as well, we now have the option of awarding this as a team effort to achieve this task or challenge. And so yes, we want to do that, and we say award selected players, and we see in our award history Sky and Paige have been added to that. And just a quick second example, another one in basketball. Let's say we get 3 stops in a row on the defensive end and award that card, and we're going to award it to all 5 players that were involved. So select our 5 players and we award that card. Okay, so there's nothing obvious at the moment that indicates that's a team award. But let's flick over to our player view and how a player might see this through the app. And we'll use the example of Sky here, who we awarded both those cards to as part of team awards. So now over here, we're going to imagine that this is now Sky on her phone, loads up the Game Cards app. We can see in here, this is Sky now. She's got her avatar in there. And at the moment, she's in her own game zone that you get by default as soon as you start the Game Cards app and have a profile created for you. So, but she's also been invited into Ballerville, which is, if we go back over here, which is the game zone that all this stuff is happening in at the moment. So these cards and awarding of them and the players are all happening in the game zone called Ballerville, which she's been invited into. So if she selects that, it now might take a few seconds to sync. It's a good reminder that over here, anytime we're awarding cards, we need to remember to sync such that when players do come into view, they now will be able to see the cards that they've been awarded and the most up-to-date cards. So if Sky now goes into the players section, as you may have seen in other videos, she has her name highlighted. So she clicks on the award ribbon, and here you see those 2 cards that were awarded to her, as well as one she's been awarded with previously. But you also see there's this link here that says My Team. And so if she clicks on that, she sees in the lockdown case the 5 members, including herself, of the team that were involved in getting those 3 stops. And similarly, the 2-man game, herself and Paige running that really well. So that's how team awards start to show up.